Hello everyone! Welcome welcome back. I appreciate it. Thanks for checking out, tuning in, and let's ask you how you're doing. And I did bring some actual stuff to maybe talk about today, which is a pleasure, some weekend topics per se. But how are you? How is everything going? Hope everything is going A-okay, if not decent or wonderful or spectacular. Hope it's all going somewhat dandy. I mean, just because, there's so much pressure to actually have something in your life that's rewarding at the moment. Other than that, I don't mind, whatever. Just so long as you're not negatively impacted by this particular post. Cheerios. So, what do we got? First of all, thank you guys very much for not necessarily giving me feedback on yesterday's video. I guess that means it wasn't as crappy as I thought it would be. If you guys were liking it or something, not, random viewers or maybe I have some actual repeat viewers, then that would just be confusing. So I do appreciate it. Sometimes the non-feedback works. Okay. Something that struck and again, just hoping everything's all right. I'm not trying to really talk about myself. These are just some fun weekend things that maybe we could push around the table, or just I could bounce it off of you. So I saw this video recently, and it was about sports talk a little bit, but it was about D'Angelo Russell. He's a Laker right now, and I guess the Atlanta Hawks fans, this has happened in the last 3 days maybe, were chanting, "We don't want you," when he was at the free throw line. There's something about people that are at least accused of snitching that just, you shouldn't belong in a sports world, the sports world, or maybe just a locker room. And it's a reason why I can't, even though I was born and raised here, can't really attach, one of the reasons why I can't really attach myself to the Lakers. Anyway, moving on. I'm not saying I don't think he deserves all the money and stuff that he gets, but likable versus non-likable maybe. All right, let's see. And I guess there was like some trade requests or something. I don't even know but he's on the Lakers. Why the Hawks would say that, I really haven't done the research. Doesn't matter. It very smoothly shifts me into conversation that I've always wanted to have. He's not in the news right now, but it might as well be talked about. I'm trying to avoid rambling here, guys. Andrew Tate. I just wrote this down as something to talk about, and I'm not quite sure if I know what I was going to say, but it's something like, I had him on, I mentioned him on this thing as a guy who's outgoing, just as an example. He might be really outgoing. People might be ingoing to him. You never know. He talks like he's outgoing, though. I wouldn't really boil it down to anything but sometimes you're outgoing because there's like an internal vacuum. I have to know your age, your looks, etc. So I don't know. Well, did we talk enough about him? I'm not trying to, make him a video title or anything like that. But a couple more things. So I would like to bring this back. Maybe just one more thing, actually. There is, okay. Look, peeking at my notes really quickly, there is some chess drama out there. The guy who sued the biggest lawsuit, 100 million, against the top chess player in the world and basically the second top chess player, he finally played them today, or was it yesterday? I don't know, but it was exciting. He drew the match with the top guy, and he beat I think the second top guy is the top because he's the fastest, but I could be wrong. Fine, I'm wrong. Anyway, so exciting. Let's quickly talk about some fake news and then get out of here. What I mean is, it's not real news. It doesn't really affect your life one way or another. Good, if it's good or if it's bad. UFOs, it's like cockroaches discussing humans. For the most part, they're never touched. Okay, I don't know. Anyway. So, have you guys heard of this guy, Michael Herrera? I mentioned him I just did a whole video about him. I don't think anybody saw it. And it's like, he keeps cropping up, and now he's not just on the Black Ops team. So he used to be against them, and then he was on them per one podcast. He goes on this other guy's show, YouTube show, and now he's like in the middle somewhere. It sounds like the realest story, but I can't help but not believe him because I don't want you guys to call me uncool. I feel like UFOs, the topic, is directly related to if you have people in your life that would essentially judge you for it, right? Otherwise, you're supposed to be a believer. I don't know, am I supposed to be likable if I'm a UFO fanatic? Not the case, but does that make somebody likable or hateable? Anyway. So I promise not to go out there, if I'm going to go out to the bars or something, and discuss stuff like that with people. But maybe I'll try. I don't know. Because I brought it up here. I respect you guys equally. Mwah! Okay, cheers. Whoops, I kissed. I apologize. Let's just have a great evening, great weekend. Enjoy yourself. Hopefully this was great. Fun, etc. And I'll see you guys next time. All right. Toodles, peace, Cheerios.